All right, guys, today is Third Thursday Thrift Flips. Now, I have a surprise for you. I have a giveaway, and all you have to do is comment down below. Next week, when I post my video, that's why you need to click that little bell so you get notified of all my video uploads. So I'm giving you 1 week from today. You have until Thursday to enter for this giveaway for US residents only. Sorry, guys. Everything is so expensive, and mailing stuff internationally is insane expensive. So I'm sorry, but US residents only. I will tell you later on in the video what word to comment, okay? And I will list it in the banner. So if you want to enter the giveaway, make sure to continue watching the video until the end. You'll have to watch my next video. I post all winners on my YouTube community page, Instagram, and in the next video, okay? So I have a video coming out tomorrow. The winners will not be in that one. I will give you 1 full week, okay? 1 full week to watch the video and comment down below. All right, let's get started with these DIYs. This first DIY I found at the thrift store. It was $12, and I thought it was a little pricey, but I still loved it because I love the birdhouse. I love the rustic nature of the grapevine wrapped around the birdhouse, and that it was made with bark, and I just loved it. So I thought I would bring it home, show it some love, and give it new life. So it came with 3 trees and this burlap wrapped around the bottom, which was dirty and nasty. And anyway, we're going to fix all that. And I'm just putting this birdhouse back together. I'm using Gorilla Glue and my Hiipoo glue gun. And I start to fluff on this tree because it needed some major love. But anyway, we just glue it all up back together. It's good as new. And I put some glue at the bottom just to hold the birdhouse in place because it was sliding up and down that post. Now, burlapfabric.com sent me this bundle of burlap, and oh my goodness, guys, seriously, beautiful. Look at these colors. So I love the green, I love the black, I love the natural, and even the lighter shade of cream. I don't know what color they call it, but the cream color burlap is gorgeous. But I thought I would go with green for this tree. So I'm just going to replace that burlap that is on the bottom, and I use that as a template, and I cut out a square. It was actually a square. I cut out a square of the burlap fabric that burlapfabric.com sent me, and I put it around the bottom of the base. Now this is really heavy. It kind of looked like a stump, honestly. I don't know if this was handmade or what, but I think it was store-bought. I don't know. But I used that same burlap that they had wrapped around inside of it to kind of give it some cushion. And then I used the new burlap and some jute twine, and I just wrap it around several times, just like they had it, because I really like that look. I thought it was super cute. So you can kind of see what I'm doing here. I actually do add more twine to that because I wanted it to look, I don't know, I wanted there to be more twine around there. So you can see that I added more twine around some of those posts down at the bottom. And now I'm adding the reindeer moss onto the bottom of where the birdhouse sits because I didn't really like the way that looked. It was just kind of like cardboard, and I'm like, I think we can elevate this, bring it to the next level. So I add the reindeer moss all the way around the birdhouse. Okay, so after I get the moss on there, I am just taking my moss Waverly chalk paint. There's a lot of moss going on. Anyway, I take my moss Waverly chalk paint, and I don't really show this, but I
take the moss paint and I go all the way around the edge of this piece of cardboard, just because I didn't like the way it looked, and it was just painted like a really dark brown, and that was fine and all, but I wanted to give it a little bit of interest and dimension. And I mean, since we added the other green moss around the edges, I didn't really like the brown, and so what I'm doing is I'm just going in with the Moss Waverly chalk paint, and then I go over it with my Waverly dark wax. And I don't really show that, but it blends in the Moss Waverly chalk paint, and it just, you can't even tell. So now I'm taking this piece of greenery. I just cut a limb off the tree, and I'm giving it a haircut, and I just make it into a little wreath. I give it a haircut inside and out all the way around, and I'm going to add a little wreath to the top of this birdhouse, because even though it's super cute the way it is, I just felt like it needed just a little bit more. I'm not going to make it over the top or anything, but even though I wanted to, I am going to still keep it simple, and I am just adding some reindeer moss onto the top of this little wreath that I just made. And I think that makes it look so high-end. I mean, better than just, you know, a tree off of the limb, or a limb off of the tree off of the limb. Oh my goodness. Is today backwards day? I don't know. Anyway, so I just go around this little wreath with some reindeer moss, and it ties in with the reindeer moss around the bottom of the birdhouse. And then I just glue it up there. It looks so stinking cute. I love how this turns out. And this was a simple makeover. Sometimes all it needs is just a little love. Just a little love. And I love the variation in the green between the trees and the moss. Love it. Okay, I'm using my other glue gun because I needed a little bit more glue. And then I take some twine and I just tie a shoelace bow, and you can't really see what I'm doing here, but I'm cutting it down because it's super tiny. And I add it to the top. Okay, I add it to the bottom of the wreath. And I just glue it on there. And we're going to call this done. Look at how cute that is. And here it is on my fireplace. Love it. All right, guys, you're going to have to let me know what you think. All right, today is Third Thursday Thrift Flips. Elizabeth from Southern Gmore Gals and myself host this every single month. And today, our special guest host is Mom from Creative DIY with Mom Doss. So don't forget to go over and visit their channels, show them some love, and let them know that Tammy sent you. Their channels, as well as a playlist, will be listed down below in my description box and in my comments. Now let's get back into these DIYs, guys. I gotta confess, this is not really a thrift flip, but it is a flip because I found this beauty at Dollar General. And yeah, he cost me $10, but I couldn't leave him there. I mean, he was gorgeous and he matches my decor. And I had to have him. I just had to. But I had to save him from that ugly stuff that's on the front of his little fur wrap. So I am just lint rolling him because he's full of glitter and just little lint. And I wanted to make sure that I got him all cleaned up. And then we're going to rip that gaudy looking stuff off the front of his little fur wrap. And I'm going to class him up. I couldn't believe they stuck that on there. I was like, what is this? Terrible. It was terrible. Anyway, just not my style. It might have been good for some people. Okay, guys, now look at this new Hiipoo glue gun. So Hiipoo just sent me this glue gun, okay? And it is, awareness pink. And it came out in October, but they were late getting them out. And so I'm just showing you here. It is also a detailed glue gun, and I love the color. It comes in a little carrying case, and I'll show you more about this later because this is what I'm giving away, guys. They sent me an extra for me to give away to you to say thank you for subscribing and supporting my channel and showing me all the love that you do. So that's my thank you to you. Okay, so now I'm just trying to decide which ribbon I'm going to put on this guy because my colors are black, white, and pink, okay, on my tree. So he's got to blend in. Now, it took me a while to decide what ribbon to go with. So I finally decided I'm going to go with the pink velvet ribbon because I think that just looks very classic and elegant, not over the top. And then I cut down the glitter ribbon and I wrapped the glitter around the middle of the, what did I just call that? Velvet ribbon. Oh my goodness. And just to give it a little bit of glitter, not too much, not over the top. And it's still glitzy and glammy for me, but just very subtle, okay? And then I'm just gonna glue that on his little fur wrap, and there he be. Gorgeous! I do cut dovetails in the ends of the ribbon, and that's all there is to that. He turns out so stinking cute. He is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, look at him. Look at him on my mantle. Now this mantle is in my living room and it goes with my tree. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much if you're returning. You have no idea how much I appreciate all your love and support. I comment, or I read all your comments and I respond back to each and every one of you. This is the glue gun. Look, it comes in a carrying case, okay? It comes in a cute pink and gray carrying case. I was just like, whoa, look at this. Okay, so it has the same magnetic base as the other Hiipoo glue gun, and I use it all the time. You see it in all my videos. I use it all the time. If I need a detailed glue gun, that's the one I am reaching for. And I also use my Ryobi that my husband got me for my birthday. It comes with all these different glitter glue sticks and anyway, all different kinds of glue sticks, which I haven't used those yet. I need to do that. It comes with a drip pad, which I thought was awesome, a silicone drip pad because the other one didn't. And then there's your charger, and it also comes with finger protectors and some craft sticks. So everything you need is right here, and I have one for you. So keep watching. There will be a secret word later on in the video, and all you have to do is put that in your comments down below, and I will be drawing for this glue gun next Thursday, and I will be giving it away on my next Friday video, okay? So stay tuned, and I will be publishing my next video next Friday on the 25th. Now, this next project, I found this lantern. It's a silver lantern. It was at a garage sale in Hillsboro for $2 the day of the craft fair. People always have garage sales and they always have great deals. And I got a bunch of junk from this lady. Oh my goodness. Now I wouldn't call it junk. I call it gold, but my husband calls it crap. Craft crap is what he calls it. Craft crap. I better trademark that. But anyway, I should trademark that. That's what I should do. Anyway, so I'm just giving it a good wipe down. I'm not looking for perfection here because I love the rusty and crusty and all of that, you know, worn out patina. So I love that. And I take these two trees from Dollar Tree. I'm going to put them together. And even still with these two trees, I still need to add some more because it's still pretty sparse. I'm just making sure that the tree fits inside. So it does. And I take off all the little pieces. And I zip tie these. And then I make sure that they're both going to fit in there. And they do. So then I kind of pull all the little stems to one side or the other, and then I'm going to take my zip ties and I'm going to zip tie them together at the bottom, and I start off loosely at the bottom until I get the middle tied together. And then once I get the middle nice and tight, then I just trim down those tails, make sure they fit one more time, make them tight, and then I start fluffing this tree. So instead of the limbs going out, I have the limbs kind of pointed down because I just like that look. I think it looks so much better. And then I take these little stems from Dollar Tree, and there's 12 in a pack, and I use about 16 to go throughout this whole tree because I want it to look nice and full. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just adding them in, and I'm turning them around to where they're not all on one side because I want that distributed. I want that distributed all the way around the tree. And when I get towards the top, some of these are pretty long, but that's okay because I go back and I trim them. And you will see me trim them at the end. But I just think this turns out so stinking cute. I can't even pick a favorite this video. I'm in love with all these projects. And honestly, I have to sell some of them, but I'm keeping this lantern. I'm not selling it. Okay, so here is where I trim back some of those limbs because the ones I added in were kind of long. And if I would have folded them in half and then oh my goodness, if I would have folded them in half and then tied them around the middle, it would have been too short. So that's why I just had to go back and trim them to keep that tree shape. And you can see, like, I fluffed my tree, but I also pulled the limbs down. So I fluffed it, but they're pointing down instead of out or up. Okay, so now I just take these lights that I've had in my stash forever. I have a ton of lights that I never use. So I thought, let's put lights on this baby. Okay, so here we go. So I just turn the tree, wrap the lights around, call it a day. And some of them blink and some of them don't. I have no idea why. Because, well, I don't know. There's not a button on there that says blinking or not blinking. So I don't know why they blink. But some blink and some don't. Now I'm just tying a shoelace bow, a simple bow, and I got this at Hobby Lobby the other day. All the ribbon was 50% off, and so I went and did I need any ribbon? No. But did I buy some? Yes. How many rolls did I buy, you ask? I'm not going to tell you because it was ridiculous. Because I came home and guess what? I have no room for all this ribbon that I just bought because I had no room for the ribbon that I already had. Anyway, the life of a crafter. Okay, so I just use my zip tie and I tie this bow to the top of the tree and I do dovetail the ends and there she be. Okay, so now I am, because the bottom is pretty rusty and I want to set her on my white fireplace, him, I don't know, the tree. I don't know that it's a her or a him. She never told me what she identified as. But anyway, I am just cutting out this foam and I'm gluing it on to protect my furniture. And now there she be, all done. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you today. Do not forget to go over and visit Elizabeth's channel over at Southern Gmore Gals and Mom's channel over at Mom Doss. And don't forget to visit the playlist as well. I will have all their links as well as the playlist listed down below in my description box. Now, you ready for that secret word? Here it is. The secret word is pink. Pink. Pink for the pink Hiipoo glue gun. Now, you have 1 week from today, so make sure you watch the video and comment before next Thursday.
All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, ring that little bell for notifications, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. It is free, so what are you waiting on? Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram. And don't forget to enter the giveaway, okay? I will draw for the winners next Thursday and I will post it on Friday on my Instagram page, on my community tab on YouTube. So if you don't have Instagram, that's okay. You can still go to my community tab and see who the winners are. I will post it also in my next video. So don't fret. And I also will comment on your comment that you're the winner. So make sure that if you get a reply back, you check your reply because I'm gonna want you to edit your comment so that I know that you're a real person to win the giveaway, okay? So good luck to everyone and I hope you have a fabulous weekend. All right, guys, bye, and I'll see you in the next one.